Gordon McGee back again with Add to Your Faith. Calling his followers into a daily life of faith, Jesus used these words. Luke 9:23 through 24. Then he said to them all, "If anyone desires to come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. For whoever desires to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake will save it." This is a mouthful, and there are many aspects of these words of Jesus which we could unpack. But at the core, there is really one thing he is asking us to do. Deny yourself, take up your cross daily, and follow me. What does that look like, and how does that play out in practical day-to-day living? The cross is an instrument of execution which Jesus turned into a symbol of outreach and salvation for mankind. There was no greater act of Jesus than to lay down his life that others might be pardoned and live, and as his followers, he calls us to do the same. We may rightly conclude that this involves being a living sacrifice. Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable to God, which is your reasonable service. Also, that this involves heaven having our attention on a daily basis. Colossians 3:2 through 3. Set your mind on things above, not on the things of the earth, for you died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. Without a doubt, the cross is a symbol of suffering, and from time to time we each suffer and must bear with many things in this life. Sometimes that seems like daily, but typically it's not. Yet in a practical manner, the cross also represents the dual relationship between God and mankind and person to person as expressed in what Jesus termed God's two greatest commandments. And I find that these are the actual things which I can take up daily and in which I can follow him. Matthew 22:36 through 40. Teacher, which is the great commandment in the law? Jesus said to him, You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the first and great commandment. And the second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. That vertical relationship, love the Lord your God, supporting the horizontal crossbeam of love your neighbor as yourself. This is my daily goal as a follower of Jesus Christ. This is the cross which in faith I can practically choose to take up each and every day. These are the relationships out of which all else, whether blessing or suffering, will flow from day to day. Visit us on addtoyourfaith.com.